Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for returning. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Mwah. Hugs and kisses to you. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Enjoying yourself. I know it's late night, child. I'm up at it. You up at it. It's like that late night Waffle House run, ain't it? Don't give me no ideas, child. I won't give you none. All right. But I definitely might do that, though. I already got the call. I just hadn't decided, but I might just go ahead and bite down. All right. But let's get into it. This is a general reading, so only take what resonates, you guys. Leave the rest for someone else who does. The entire reading may not resonate with you. You know how it goes. I do use profanity over here. I do cuss. I don't curse. Okay, but I do cuss. Gender is also fluid. So if I'm talking about a he, I could also be talking about a she. Just flip the roles, all right? Same scenario, just flip the roles, all right? But I will show you the spread if I remember. For those of you that are new to my channel, for those of you that, you know, have been with me for a while, you know how it goes. There's no reason to lie about nothing. There's no reason to lie about nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's see what comes out. What's the message for my collective? What's the message? I need to see. What do my collective need to know? I got a couple of cards. First card, she pissed that I left her. I'm pissed that you're over me. Next card, deceiving and playing tricks, games, trickster, came out in reverse. So somebody here is pissed at somebody that you over them. But whoever they walked away from is pissed that they left. Even if somebody left you for somebody else, or somebody else think they got left or walked away from for somebody else, somebody, you know, pissed that somebody walked away from. I don't know why. If somebody walk away from you, thank God that you walked away and they walked away with your life. That you know, still had your life intact and they walked away with theirs. Because these days, people be making the front cover, page, billboard, and some more shit, you know, because somebody just can't take somebody leaving. People get on the airplane all the time and take the fuck off and don't, you know, have a care in the world. But when it comes to somebody leaving somebody's life, child, they leave. It's like SOS call, like, child, Thundercats. Got the symbol in the air, like, whoa, my Lord, this person leaving. Like, what? Pull yourself together, okay? Y'all go through it. I know when I feel like you know, it's a let go and let God moment. I know what the process is like. I know it's gonna be some tears. I know it's gonna be some reevaluating. It's gonna be some recuperating. It's gonna be some rejuvenating. It's gonna be a lot of shit. And then you take a few sips, you take a few shots, and you back in there. You back in there. Like when you done went through the process more than one time, it's something that you you know, don't take you long, but it does for somebody that did it, that, you know, caused the shit. Like, they don't really know how that feels, or they don't know that process because they've never done it. You know, they just be getting off a kick out of thinking, oh, I'm a heartbreaker. Get your extra stupid ass. So we can get a lot of damn help. Like, get a lot of that. But I feel like, you know, most people don't realize you're either going to be the blessing or the lesson. But right now, you got someone deceiving, playing games in this trickster, you know, spirit in the past, playing a lot of mind games. Page of Swords in reverse, like somebody's all over the damn place, ain't tapped in like they supposed to be, and tapped out in other areas. Just playing games. And this is, you know, how somebody ended up getting walked away from in the first place. Or how was somebody getting over them? Like, somebody's not over, you may not be over a person, but you're over the shit that they put you through. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling like they needed to do. It's like telling somebody hold the onions and they put that shit on there anyway. Like, I told you not the games. Leave the games, you know. Even Toys R Us done went out of business. I mean, you still got Babies R Us, but damn. They don't expect nobody to be playing games but babies. That's a damn shame, ain't it? I mean, it's honest, it's true. Like, babies ought to be playing, but grown folks, child, leave it to them to go back to their high school, middle school, you know, years. They'll pull it out. They'll pull that card in a damn minute. They'll pull that DVD out. They'll pull that VHS out on your ass and baby. But let's clarify and see, you know, who this is, what's going on with this situation. Because somebody pissed that somebody walked away from them, and whoever walked away from them is pissed at you over them. She pissed that I left her. I'm pissed that you're over me. Clarify. Who is this? Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. The Eight of Swords. Somebody feel trapped, stuck in a situation, you know, when it comes to the Seven of Swords, lies, dishonesty, and shit like that. And this discovery got somebody overwhelmed like a motherfucker, child. Feeling defeated, wanting to give up. Because the Seven of Pentacles, you know, is about some type of long-term, you know, success, like perseverance. Like somebody was looking for something, you know, to come from something they did. With this Four of Wands in reverse. You got Aries out here, you got Taurus. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. She pissed that I left her. I'm pissed that you're over me. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Fool at the bottom of the deck in reverse. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Hierophant in reverse. It's like someone, damn, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. It's like someone, yeah, Capricorn out here. Someone could have Aquarius in their chart. Pisces with the Wheel of Fortune. You got Taurus out here twice with the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. And with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. But it's like someone got a lot of determination, a lot of ambition, you know, when it comes to somebody wanting to come forward with some type of communication about being decisive, like, you know, something being in someone's favor at this. I feel like when it comes to, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, it's really about the fact that someone is looking at how something is turning, like being decisive about a situation, but it's also about some type of turning point. It's like somebody making, you know, a head over heart decision when it comes to the Hierophant in reverse. You know, this is somebody that's a free thinker. This is someone that's, you know, thought a new approach to something or some type of personal belief. Like whatever somebody thought, you know, they personal beliefs were when it came to how they thought that this situation, or however they put an Empress in a situation where they, you know, may have thought somebody was going to chase them, or they thought this person was going to wait, you know, for them, you know, to give some type of offer or something like that. But I feel like somebody is not, yeah. It's like somebody wanting to rush in, you know, and communicate something, like take an opportunity or seize the moment, you know, when it comes to a turning point in a situation. Like I feel like at some point somebody was at the bottom of the wheel at one point. Now something is already in motion, and it's like someone now, you know, is working on a new approach, like finding new ways, you know, to actually deal with something. I feel like somebody's personal beliefs got in the way of how they saw something going or what they thought would come from something. But somebody had some very outdated beliefs when it came to how they handled an Empress. A Divine Feminine. I'm like, somebody has like a new approach now with the Hierophant in reverse. What's the Wheel of Fortune with the Hierophant in reverse? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Hierophant in reverse. Four Swords. Yeah, somebody want to lay something to rest, but it's Three of Pentacles. With the Emperor. They make it up. Like somebody want to lay something to rest. Libra energy. I also feel like someone now is looking at how, keeping someone out of their business, when it comes to the decisions they have to make, like keeping other people's opinions, assumptions out of it. Like having to look within, like taking some time to like reflect and build their own intuition, build their own pros and cons list about something other than listening to what someone else, says, or, listening to outside influences. Because I feel like somebody, personal beliefs, come from a lot of times the support of other people doing the same thing, or like upholding someone in their bullshit. Because I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like something, what goes around comes around. Especially if somebody thought, them having this person was going to like leave you down and out, and it was really just going to hinder, somebody or you in the, in the process. But if it's hindering anybody, it's the person who called themselves thinking that they one up you or something like that by having this person, around, more than you. Like somebody learning like they, not to have people in their business. I feel like somebody had outside influences that, confused a situation or got in the way of how someone actually communicated got their message across. So like whatever it was somebody needed to say or reveal, like they should have activated their throat chakra. Like somebody should have been talking, not leaving it, to someone telling them how to react in a situation when it came to them taking action. It's like somebody wanted them to take an action rather than open their mouth and say like, hey, um, whatever it is you need from me, or whatever it is that I need to do, or whatever it is going on between us, like let's sit down and talk, let's figure this out, like, or just say, hey, I'm not up for whatever this is. I don't want to, lead you on any longer than I already have. I kind of already knew I didn't want this or want that, but I was being something like that, something on the line along the lines of that. But this person wasn't around anybody that is saying what I just said. Like somebody is not around, even if it's you should be able to tell somebody, that isn't balanced enough to be in your life that, hey, you're free to go. Like, I'd rather you go. I'd rather you go and find something, more safe to do, and happier, a happier space for you to be in than making us both miserable. Especially if it's not something you feel is your fault, you need to work on, or anything like that. I feel like, I don't want to hinder your situation no more than you hindering mine. So, let's make some type of arrangements or something like that. Or I see you off, wish you well. If there is some communication between us, we'll keep it cordial, keep it moving. But that's easier said than done, because sometimes some people want full access to a person they walked away from. They still want full access to them. You can't have that. You can't have both. But I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune out here with the Hierophant, like somebody's learning, to not only, be decisive in a situation, but you can be indecisive because you got other people, trying to tell you what direction to go in when they got shit that need to be sorted out in their own life, and they not gonna let you get involved in that either. So don't let them. You know what I'm saying? This is about somebody listening to their inner voice, like paying attention to what makes them happy. Like, what do you want to do? All right. But with the Four of Swords, it's like somebody wanting to lay something to rest, like call a truce, like, bring some type of peace to a situation when it comes to a Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor. Aries energy. This person may be at a page coming toward this High Priestess or in this. But it's like someone, they know they got some ways about them that, are not going to be acceptable. Like somebody knows they got some things about them that need to be healed, worked on, released. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be a Taurus as well. Or Libra with the Four of Swords. But yeah, someone wants a Three of Pentacles, possibly with a Capricorn. Don't have to be. But yeah, someone sees you as, somebody sees somebody as somebody they feel like it'd be a good team player. Like when it comes to somebody collaborating, wanting to go on this journey, like when it comes to the growth and learning aspect of something, like, focusing their efforts on, building something stable, something that's going to, or someone looking at how, for some of you, it could be about recognition, or someone could be dealing with, mastery when it comes to someone actually utilizing what they've learned in a situation, like the lessons somebody's learned in this situation. When it comes to what goes around comes around. Show me this person they walked away from. She pissed that I left her. Show me this person they walked away from. Who is this? Give me some more on this person this individual walked away from. Who is this? Got the Hangman and I got the Page of Cups with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Gemini energy. Somebody got an Eight of Swords when it comes to somebody playing victim now. With this Four of Wands in reverse, like somebody playing victim. Could be a Gemini. Feeling trapped, stuck, or, blocked. Or facing some type of dilemma right now because of a Four of Wands in reverse. Something being over, like a lack of security in a situation, especially when it's an imbalance in the home or in some type of dynamic. Wherever if they reside, or they live together or something like that, I don't know. Or this is something, that did not, have any, did not have a strong foundation, like something, like something did not have in it. It's like something, I'm hearing something like don't have a leg to stand on. It's like something was not balanced, and it's like even if you don't have roots to something, like something doesn't grow. Like if the root is no good, then neither is the fruit that a tree bears. If the root is compromised, damaged, no good, unhealthy, and I feel like something is not balanced. It's a lot of insecurities in this family, in this dynamic. Whatever somebody was trying to have, whoever they were playing house with, like something was not rooted in anything. Like there was no common ground, where someone had something going on between each other, where, there was something there. It's like now someone feels left out in the cold, Five of Pentacles. When it comes to, some past memories that someone has, or somebody from their past, possibly a Scorpio. Somebody having some nostalgia, about a situation or someone from the past that walked away, moved on to calmer waters, put the past behind them with the Six of Swords. But I feel like somebody called judgment in a situation, after being made aware, that someone is not going to respect, Queen of Swords, their boundaries. This person you could have felt like some type of emotional detachment from someone, or they felt this, or somebody went through it. But I feel like someone also had some type of mental like conflict, battling with with their own thoughts. But it's like the minute somebody gained a new perspective on a situation, wanting to go toward their higher self with the Hangman and the Page of Cups, it's like someone actually having like that aha moment. That's what it's giving. It's like somebody like, damn. Especially if somebody realizes, somebody is aware that they not stuck. Like you're not stuck in a situation. You just, refusing to face the fact, or not allowing yourself to see something for what it is and get the hell on down. Like it is a dilemma, yes, but I feel like when you get that window of opportunity to get the fuck on down, like you need to do that. That's the tower. That's the divine intervention God giving you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides are giving you, like, okay, when we tell you the coast is clear, when we tell you make a break for it, you need to, be ready to do that. Don't worry about, don't second guess it. Don't, start getting in your head. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deceiving, playing tricks, games, trickster. Why is this in reverse? Who is this deceiving, playing games in this trickster spirit? Who is this? What's this about? Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? They got a lot of passion. What's this Knight of Wands? The Hermit. With the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Whoever this person, they got a lot of passion. They could have fire in their chart, or this could be a water sign dealing with a fire sign, or air sign dealing with a fire sign. But there's a lot of passion for someone when it comes to them being in hermit, like doing some introspection, like doing um some self reflecting, like doing some shadow work, like somebody's going within. But they could also be getting guidance in a situation about how to look at something that was a ten of swords, like how something got looked at. Like it's like someone saying, listen, this why something ended. This is the spirit you were in. Like this is the energy you held at the time. Like this is what this, that, and what you were doing. This is what that was communicating to somebody. Like doing this, possibly, this betrayal with some Gemini or something like that, or whoever, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, like wherever they ended up at with this person, that they ended up walking away from, like something was a betrayal on his part, on her part. Either way, it's like someone is getting the tea from somebody right now when it comes to this hermit. Like somebody could be getting guidance, actually talking to someone that's a little more um neutral, don't they unbiased. Um could be somebody that's like a king of swords, queen of swords, like somebody that's unbiased in judgment. And they could be, a mentor, they could be a spiritual advisor or a therapist, or just some pastor or somebody that somebody got a lot of respect for, but they are could be an authority figure, somebody that they know has no side in a situation like this. Person may not really know a whole lot about them, definitely may not know anything about you or your ways, this person's ways, but this person, whoever they talking to with the hermit, like somebody's getting guidance from someone that doesn't take sides, is what I'm getting. Like somebody's just telling somebody, you know, about how they feel, and what they feel like they need to do, or asking, what, can be salvaged about a situation. I feel like somebody's first giving somebody the communication of all this betrayal. You know what I'm saying? All these swords that, somebody, inflicted. You know what I'm saying? All this broken communication that somebody went out of their way to try to, get a point across, or like trying with these games like this is a lot of bitterness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it's geared towards somebody that actually is about healing. I feel like somebody had to realize the difference between somebody that wants some help and somebody that refuses it because they don't think they need it. They don't think they need to change. They don't think anything is wrong with them. They feel like, you know, if the games they have played gets them what they want, even if it's for a short time, they're going to keep doing it. But if somebody turn over a new leaf around someone like that, then they kind of left with feeling like, damn, they figured me out, or they figured themselves out. Boom, they gone. So now I got to regroom, retrain somebody else to put up with my shit. And it's kind of why somebody pissed that somebody went through like the hangman and the hermit. You know what I'm saying? And the Hierophant in reverse. Like somebody regret that even happened. Like someone starting to see that in a home with the 4 wands in reverse. Like that's enough to trigger anybody into like feeling like, damn, because this person on their way out the door, like they just physically here. Like somebody just, actually even calls me back. But I feel like someone started to realize how somebody 4 of Pentacles like started to hold back, from them, like starting to, find that balance, you know what I'm saying, and finding better solutions to than, just putting up with or ignoring, somebody else's behavior when they could just walk away. This person's behavior gonna be what it is regardless whether you stay or go. This person ain't gonna get no better because they don't see themselves being a problem at all. Like they don't see anything that they should be working on or taking the time to say, well, damn, if they working on something with them, like, let me, take some time to myself. Let that person. It's hard to do that, especially when someone has a hidden agenda and they don't want to look like a failure. They don't want to be the person that don't got a man. They don't want to be a person that ain't got a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't got a partner. You know what I'm saying? And people these days hurry up and start assuming, oh, you ain't got nobody, must be something wrong with you. So, but I feel like someone started to hold back with the Four of Pentacles. With the Temperance, like somebody finding balance, they finding better solutions, to what they didn't do in the past. Like if somebody could do it all over again, I'd do something different. I'd do things different. I would, find better solutions to our problems. And it's like somebody holding back from somebody, so that they can figure that out when it comes to an Empress. Because I feel like somebody knows that you held back and, may have, took off in Six of Swords, walked away to do the same thing. And what somebody thought you would do, when they walked away or when you walked away, however that happened, did not happen that way. But now they being guided. They could be, in the past, they could have talked to someone about, the same thing with the Hierophant in reverse. Like somebody realizing, listening to outside people, that are not healed themselves in a lot of areas in their life. They're not working on a lot of things that need their attention. So putting them in your business is not the best thing. What's the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords? What's the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords? Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag with the Sun. I feel like somebody don't want to. With the Sun, somebody sees, somebody sees you happy. I want to say even after a Five of Swords when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, a healing. Somebody very nurturing. Could be a homebody, a homemaker, could work from home. Yeah, somebody didn't think you would walk away so fast. Yeah. It's like somebody wanting release, being in this trickster spirit to go toward like a new path, a new journey in life. Um, Especially when it came to, someone actually looking at how their actions, kind of led them, to have this being one of them choices where you done everything else, why not try this? You know what I'm saying? Like what else, could possibly go wrong, or what else is it feel like you missing out on that hasn't caused you some type of dilemma or hasn't, fulfilled some type of happiness or void. Because I feel like somebody, was dealing with someone like this, or somebody, not realizing they were in this trickster spirit themselves, when it came to with this deception. You know what I'm saying? Like playing a lot of games, like trying to see if something is like if I can come out this way, communicate something, but then behind the scenes I'm really like this. It's like you're not gonna be able to be like that. What a high priestess is like somebody or empress, like somebody is going to read and see through that, and when they do, they may not even tell you. I feel like somebody did not even tell somebody they saw through them, like you know It's something. It's one thing when you call somebody out in a situation, but why be called out if you know you fucking up? It's like you fucking up, but you'll still go to a pastor and say, "Hey, I need to talk. I need to talk to somebody. I need to, kind of find, a common ground, some balance somewhere. A starting point. When it comes to working on myself, and seeing what things I need to make a turn, and make a change in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let's start with being honest with yourself. Like, what is it you say you would like to change the most that you feel like is causing the biggest problem? You know, let's go back a little bit. Like, is it before you start dating? Is it, something that happened, that triggered these moments? Or is it something that you haven't, faced in the past? I feel like somebody, has people around them that they may, have something in common with because they all done had some type of betrayal happen to them, but it's still not a good group of people to be around when nobody's doing no work on themselves. If everybody's sitting around gossiping about what they person doing now and who they done moved on to, if that's working or not, like focusing on the wrong shit. Like, like with this page of wands, this is, somebody that's, actually a free spirit. This is somebody that's, ready to go on this journey. Like they're ready to go and discover whatever it is that they've been running away from, even if it's their calling. It's like somebody feeling that need, to move on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody in the past, may have, had a lot of passion, and stuff like that when it came to feeling confident, full of adventure and some, things like that. But I feel like someone looked at something, within to accept, how that, what to do with that. And it's like, even if they were dealing with something outside of themselves that was not allowing them to, like, be honest with themselves about their emotions, especially if they try to be emotionally unavailable. Like, that's hard to do when, deep down you want somebody to care about. You want somebody to care about you. But it's hard, to communicate that if it's in a toxic kind of way, if you don't know how to properly communicate that without hurting another person or not being able to do it in a way where they understand it or they get what you're saying. It actually looks like you causing problems, like hurting a person more than you are helping them. But I feel like that's something that, most people feel like if you ain't beating their ass, if you ain't choking them out, you don't love them. Like they feel like if you ain't putting your hands on them, cussing them out, calling them, hanging up, threatening them, they don't feel like you love them. Some folks just really be thinking like, um, what's that Kevin Gates song? I remember how it go when. Either way, the song you probably know what I'm talking about because it's toxic as hell. It's like somebody not, you know, man, I almost said it. It's like saying you would never leave me, you would never leave, or something like that. But it's toxic. The song is the lyrics, the message in it. Cause it's like saying, you mine. You know what I'm saying? Like you said you would never do this or never be like that, and we'll always be together and this and that, and some folks just really think that that's how something goes, like it's supposed to be that way. But when you know better, you do better. Clarify the page one. But I feel like this person ready to go on this journey. They like creatively restless. Like somebody excited about going to go after something. And this person could have felt unmotivated in the past. Or they could have been dealing with someone that wasn't, very motivational. Because somebody felt like giving up at one time. They did. Like, it, um, yeah. Somebody felt like giving up at one time, whoever this fire sign is. Like somebody in it felt like, if something was not, like they didn't feel motivated or encouraged enough, confident enough to go after something. Yeah. See, if somebody did, I don't give a damn how muscular somebody is because I feel like somebody muscular. Or somebody really works out or got a natural physique about them. Don't have to always work out, but someone can have a natural physique. But, everybody has a soft side. Not everybody, is so masculine that they, I don't know, you got some people that are, you know what I'm saying? But at this case, at this rate, I feel like somebody is looking at how they weren't in the past and how they were able to be, in this trickster spirit, because I feel like this person was not very motivated, at that point to see something, on a fair, stable, plane. I feel like somebody was in a low vibrational place. Like a south node, like I ain't gonna even, this person may have been like deep in a south node, but I feel like that's because someone's environment, the people they were around, the company they kept, um, the activities and stuff that they got into, like all of it, centered around people that did not see anything they were doing as part of a problem, especially at their time. But it's like now somebody, whoever this is, they seeing now, that they in a situation where it ain't no reason why you don't know why something ain't going on. It's the fact that, how long you going to stay in it. Because if somebody explain it to you and you still, walk away and end up in that same crowd of people or end up making that same decision you was going to make before you, went and confessed something or made something clear to somebody that you want some help with, and then you still turn around and find yourself, because you'll hear people say, hey man, you need to stay away from that person, man, ain't gonna be so lucky next time, and boom, they get triggered or some thought come up or somebody come around them and get to instigating or something. The next thing you know, they out the door and they doing what they said they wouldn't do. It's like that. Don't judge a book by its cover. Somebody being reminded of that. Because I feel for some of you, you may have someone coming towards you that's a new person, or you may have somebody coming towards you that is a past person. Don't judge a book by its cover. Like, I feel like some people don't realize that the soulmate or the twin flame or the person or the kindred spirit that somebody wants to have may not come in the package, may not come in the wrapping, that you asked for. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't. They don't say where they want to meet them at. They don't say, what they want the weather to be like or how they want this person to present themselves. You don't say that. You'll have to also mention what you don't want to have to deal with. Prior to meeting a person, once you meet that person, once you end up with that person, you have to make sure you include whatever it is when you calling on my father, because he too perfect to get something wrong. Before he gets something wrong, he won't do it at all. Don't judge a book by its cover. Clarify. King of Swords with the Page of Swords. Damn. Yeah, I feel like somebody telling somebody this. Because somebody got some curiosity questions, like somebody talking, questioning a situation. What's the Page of Swords? Clarify the Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got Taurus out here with the King of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. The Justice. Libra energy. Yeah, justice being served in a situation when it comes to someone immature as fuck. But I feel like, it got something to do with someone asking questions or like being curious as to, what somebody need to be focused on. With the Page of Swords, with the justice out here, it's like someone realizing how they ended up holding back 4 of Pentacles from somebody, that was already stable, already abundant, you know what I'm saying, already had this overflow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever somebody did not appear to look like they had it. Whether it was energetically or whether it was, because it was with the Empress. It was with a divine feminine. Whoever somebody asked questions, or whoever was asking a King of Swords some questions, or, you know, um, was curious about, or a King of Swords may have been asking, someone or some chopping it up, somebody asking questions, talking back and forth. And I feel like someone, is looking at the fact, like, don't go off of what, if you went off of what somebody, you know, you thought someone had, or what you felt like, another person had over somebody else, or they didn't look like this, so I didn't think they had this. And it's like the justice is out here now. It's like someone realizing now, like, not only are they being made aware, but it's like taking accountability. It's like, looking at something from a fair perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the real clarity about a situation. And if it ain't really about money, then why the fuck would you not see past, how somebody dress or what somebody do or don't have, to know if they are your person? Like somebody showed up like they had something and they really didn't. But it's like somebody else may not have had much, but it came with them. It's like somebody's abundance goes with them. They are the gift. Like somebody is the gift that keeps giving. 6 of Pentacles. Like somebody is the Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? In their family. Or to, a situation. It's like they're the person that is going to have the biggest heart. But those consequences of stepping on somebody like that, like a divine feminine, divine masculine, when it comes to stepping on somebody like that, the consequences are harsh. Because these people, hearts are so big, they're so giving. And when takers come along and they just take, manipulate, the consequences of their actions is harsh. Like, and you can't, they need some, they need some what? Milk. Like them old people say, people in hell want ice water. You know what I'm saying? But the chances of them getting it, may not even feel as cold as we see it. It may not even look as cold as we see it. But I feel like somebody now is realizing whatever questions is being asked, whatever someone, is saying, or whatever messages is being relayed, is the fact that you need to look at how that happened. Like why you went in a direction, like why you saw something the way you did, because this is why something is going on, and this is their justice. I feel like somebody asked a lot of damn questions, like being nosy as hell. And it could be, a King of Swords, like telling someone like how they want to be fair in a situation, or how they wasn't fair, or how somebody need to, not be so focused on this or that, when it comes to somebody, wanting to give. Because with the 4 of Pentacles, this is, someone holding back, like someone, trying to block the change that somebody is trying to make. Whoever this Taurus is, Capricorn, like somebody wanted to block the change. Like didn't want somebody to give, didn't want somebody to, have something, fruitful. You know what I'm saying? To share with a Empress. when it comes to finding better solutions with the temperance. Balance. And instead, somebody ended up in a damn Nine of Swords. Or left you in a Nine of Swords. And it's like now someone looking at the fact that, with the Four of Cups. Mm-mm. It's like somebody possibly, may not even have another opportunity with someone because I ain't got the Ace of Cups yet. What's the Page of Swords with the Justice? Don't judge a book by its cover. What's the Page of Swords with the Justice? Five of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Telling you somebody left a Queen of Wands, aka a divine feminine, aka a damn star, out in the cold. That they have a lot of memories of, a lot of nostalgia about, or possibly left somebody out in the cold for somebody from their past. Or somebody left somebody out in the cold, and a lot of the memories somebody's having right now is, of possibly a Queen of Wands. And I feel like somebody, trying to use, manifest someone, back, but it's like someone is, looking at how a Queen of Wands manifestations, or the art of you being able to manifest, or someone being able to manifest. It's like somebody wanted to confuse that with the moon. Especially if someone felt as though them being confused with the moon brought on a lot of confusion, when it came to them, being in a Three of Swords, like a Three of Wands, I'm sorry, when it comes to them being regretful about how they did not um, see something the way they should have, like quieted their mind, their environment, like walking away. Four of Cups, like go in, sit with yourself, take some time away, go quiet your mind, find a spot, where it's quiet, and, look at something for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like look at it from all angles. But I feel like someone, is kind of looking at how not doing that caused a tower. Like it caused a lot of things, that they were like holding out on. Like they could be dealing with delays. They could be dealing with a lot of self doubt. They could be, but this is part of somebody's justice. You know what I'm saying? In a situation when it comes to somebody judging a book by its cover. And I feel like anybody outside of this Empress, Queen of Wands, like anybody outside of this situation is like being exposed. Like everybody involved that had something to say, that, had some type of input, could be up to 5 people, but a lot of folks now are like at each other's, on each other's heels now about what was said and how something was handled, how somebody's actions affected, their way of thinking and how they let it. And it's like now they realizing how they need to keep people out their shit, stay focused on whatever it is that you know to be true or whatever you hold in your heart to be true, and see it through. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna know how something, really turns out if you don't go toward it, if you don't do the work. But I feel like somebody went back and forth either with themselves when it came to, this page of swords with the king of swords that came out together. This person, asked themselves countless times, like, different things that, may have come up, and it's about this person actually just being fair and realizing that, they don't have to take some accountability for their actions. Like, you left the wrong person out. You know what I'm saying? That you had a lot of memories with, there was something there, with a Queen of Wands, but it's like the way what somebody manifested, they did not expect it. They were confused. Like somebody did not know how to handle something or didn't know how to see something. It's like, you ask Most High God for something, and if you don't add the details of how you want something to come to you, or, like I say in most of my messages, when you asking your spirit team, your guides about something in the reading, if somebody says it's unbeknownst to you, whatever part that is, whatever they're mentioning, make sure you asking your spirit team for the signs you need to verify that particular part of the reading that may be unbeknownst to you. But ask for a sign that you're going to be aware of, regardless of whether it's a person giving you the clarity, an object giving you the clarity, the color of something giving you the clarity. Like whatever it is, make sure you're paying attention to whatever that sign is, so that you can get the answer you need in that particular situation dealing with that question. If you're not paying attention, then you're not going to be aware of those signs, those synchronicities that's giving you the answers you need. But I'm going to end it here, you guys. Make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.